This is a nice little girl's cardigan, and it's quite a good brand and quite well made. Needs a bit of a press after washing, but that's going to happen. Press will happen after we fixed it. So it's got a hole in the underarm, and what's important about this hole is it's starting to ladder down here. So I'm going to work at it from the reverse, and we'll mend it quickly. I'm securing the thread, 1, 2, 3, just beside the bottom of the mend, but not too far away, so I won't end up with a big gap. And so now I'm going to go up and down between the threads. There we are. And the most important thing is I catch the loop, there it is, that the thread of the thread that was starting to ladder. So there we are, all the way across the bottom. That's secured it. There will be no more laddering, so that's all right. And now we're going to go sideways and start a bit of what looks like a darn. So I'm going to catch the thread that's of the knitwear that's spaced really as a result of the ladder, the stretch bit of knitwear. I sort of pull it together. Now you often do this on wool and it will shrink because wool eases back with a bit of steam, but cotton won't, so we'll end up with a lump on the reverse. But that won't matter too much. So I'm just pulling the sides of the split together gently and reducing the gap. There, we can pull it fractionally tighter, I think. And soon we'll go to the front and see what it looks like. So, there we are. So when you're working on knitwear, you have to work out how you're going to approach it. Very often it's best to get rid of ladders first and sort of reconstruct the whole. Because I have a feeling that when I pulled this together, we'll have a look at the front, the gap is now going to be along here, not downwards. We're going to have to then tie our knitting into the shoulder seam. Let's have a look and see what's happening. So that's what it looks like. It isn't too bad. You can see the yellow here, which you wouldn't see if it was grey, and if I pull it slightly tighter at the top, you hardly see anything. So let's just finish this off quickly. I'm going to do 2 more stitches to close this ladder, and then 1, 2. You hear thumping in the rest of the house because we're a busy household. There we are. And now I'm going to sew this knitting to the edge. This is called a fully fashioned jumper. It means that when the garment is made, each component it has a neat edge on the edge. The knitwear is knitted to size. It's very good. It doesn't waste any yarn. It's very neat. And so now we can literally just finish off by stitching, and this is called a whip stitch. It's just over, there we are. Do a couple more. Can stitch it to the fully fashioned edge, and then on the fully fashioned edge finish off 1, 2, 3. There we are. Now let's see what that looks like from the front. There. I think with a bit of a press that's probably all right. The yellow's not so great. If that was in grey it'd be perfect.